Yo, what is good, YouTube? It is your boy Sinumatic back once again, playing some zombies on Ascension. And we didn't make it as far as I thought we was going to, but I said, God damn it, I'm gonna start recording at 28. And I'm playing with my boy JimboSlice 21, Big Al, and King Nappy, aka Nappy Boy, aka I got too many damn names. But I found out, alright, and I didn't even get to capture the rounds that I felt like I was doing better, but I'm still doing it right here. We couldn't get a good setup. We couldn't get the ray guns and shit. I actually get the ray gun and I fell with it, but we basically was like running for, I was running for my life half the time. They said sit in the window, gather some points, right? I tried it, but this gun, the MP5, was not, I had died as the problem is. I had went down a lot early in the game. Matter of fact, I went down like 4 times before round 5 because I was bullshitting, standing by the window knifing, and not paying attention that I was getting hit. So, you know, it is what it is. Big Al went down more than I did, goddammit. That's all I gotta say about that Big Al. But, you know, me and Big Al went down a lot. The funny thing is, I don't know if you can hear it vaguely in the background, because I was live streaming this shit again. That Nappy Boy was talking in the background. He falls asleep. So, now he didn't fall asleep there. That wasn't what the problem was right there. But like, think about it. We're on 28. And 3 of us had went down like the round before this, I think. And fucking no. Couple rounds ago, I think 23. 3 of us had went down all at the same fucking time. So Jimbo had to clutch a whole fucking round. And then he had to clutch the whole round after that. Because right when the round started, we couldn't all 3 get jugged. So all 3 of us went down again. Big Al's going down like crazy. I actually, the good thing about this video is, I don't think I go down that much in this video because, you know, look at this, look at this. I don't think I go down as much in this part of the video because this is what I figured out how to do. And I'm not a good zombies player, and I don't have no techniques or anything for half of these maps. That's why I'm playing them, so I can learn like the basic shit that I need to do to survive fighting zombies. Now, I would have never thought to pick up this shitty ass gun that does not kill zombies. But the thing about it is, as I'm successfully running around this map, and before I got those Mustang and Sally's back, I was using the AK-74U2 because I'd run back here and ammo it off the wall. I'm always thinking hit the box, hit the box, hit the box, get a weapon, blah blah blah. And it does, that is great if you can get like the thunder gun and a ray gun. Yeah, hit the fucking box all day. But in a situation like this where you don't have time to hit the box, look at this. Look at those points building up there. Like, this gun does rack the fuck up on the points. And slowly but surely, you know, I can run back, get more ammo. Watch this, watch this. I'm gonna run out of ammo. Now hold on. So I'm gonna run back here. I'm gonna juke this zombie so I can get them. Okay. Now, run back. Now this probably wouldn't work at all if Jimbo wasn't up there running those trains. I don't know, see if I turn on. See so I get the ammo. Now you can't see Jimbo. Jimbo's to the right of me right now. I'm scared to look. I'm scared to look and see how many zombies his ass has got. Let's see. No. Too much in a hurry. Jimbo's probably got 20 zombies just running around in circles up there so he can help me not get more than 10, 12, 13 coming at me. But you guys know I don't normally talk about the game a lot because I don't want to... I mean, I don't know. I don't do play-by-plays or whatever. So this is what we're going to talk about. Shangri-La. I still haven't... like I tell you guys, when I play games, a lot of times I like to just get the fucking game and pop it in and play it. I don't want to look about it, read about it, or none of that. Well, I am gonna go watch today the trailer for or any kind of things I can find on Shangri-La after I go take my wife out. I'm gonna come back and watch some. And I heard there's some Modern Warfare 3 trailers or some things in Modern Warfare 3 that are out. I'm gonna go ahead and watch those, even though I don't normally do that. I mean, I'm not gonna get any like tips and strategies off doing it, so it's all good. I don't really know. Like, I just woke up. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna hook this up. I don't think getting around 30. This is only, I promise you guys. I wish it would show amount of games played on the map. I think this is at most the 10th time I've played Ascension ever. I mean, I'm not a zombie vet at all by any means. I played Call of Dead probably more than anything, if that tells you anything about my zombie experience. So, I mean, I don't feel like I'm doing that bad. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a scrub and, you know, I'm doing really bad. Like, I feel like with the right setup, I could have made it to, you know, 30 or 40 on here. But with working with what I got, I don't think I'm doing it bad. Okay, did you hear him right there? In the background, Nappy said, oh, I'm just looking at the back of my eyelids. Let me know when you kill that last zombie. Then he falls asleep. Anyways. Man, I'm telling you guys, like, Nappy Boy and Drake Star, those guys have taught me a lot of shit. Before this, it didn't matter who the fuck, you know, before I started playing with those guys, it didn't matter who the hell I was playing with. Even my boy Drifter, that's, you know, like the Zombies in Depth guy, none of those guys, I mean, they're good, but none of those guys could carry me to these type of rounds. And I don't know, I never asked them, so I mean, I can't say that they couldn't have, but none of them ever taught me any of these little tricks and stuff that, you know, how to get away from zombies. I have a bad problem with running into the corner. Back in the day, I thought, oh, if I stand in this corner, I can kill them all before they get to me. Bad thing, because then they can just run up and trap you in the corner. Shit like that, like what weapons to use. I mean, yeah, if I would have watched, you know, paid closer attention to like the Zombies in Depth series, I could have probably learned some of these things on my own. But I watch those videos, but I don't process the information. It's like I watch them, leave a comment, tell Drifter, you know, good video, and then next day I don't remember anything that was in the video hardly. But I'd have to go watch it like 5 times to remember all that shit. But anyways, those guys have taught me a lot of stuff. Now, earlier though, it depends on what map it is. Drake is great at zombies. He's the fucking man at Call of the Dead. He's good at Ascension. He's only played Kino like 4 times and he went down almost as much as I did. But that's why I wanted to play some of these older maps. I feel like it's like conditioning, you know, conditioning yourself. So hopefully when Shangri-La comes out, you know, me, Drake, Nappy, and someone else, maybe Big Al or maybe Jimbo or maybe somebody, you know, I got about 2 or 3, 4 alternate people. My boy Josh, Whack4863, he likes to play zombies. Maybe we'll get into Shangri-La and master that shit like some pros really quick. Who knows? I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do, because I know these guys, I know Drake's going to be on vacation for a couple of days. And I know these guys have a schedule kind of like mine, but I don't think anybody that I know is consistently playing like I am. So if they're not on, I think as soon as I get Shangri-La, I'm just going to start going in there by myself and doing stuff like I'm doing here. Like, I've never tried that on this map, like to run around the map by myself. So, you know, see what kind of things I can do in the map by myself. Look at that. Look at this. Clutch the ray gun, right? I still die, guys. I do go down again. I'm going to show you. I go down and I lose a lot of points. Because that MP5 gets you more points than that ray gun does.
Okay, so I put some
Listen to this. I don't know if you can hear that, but I tell him, you know, if he's broke, eat it. If he ain't broke, throw it away. That's what I told him. But anyways, god damn, it's fucking, this is a 30-minute video. Like, I don't know, I don't normally do 30-something minute videos, and I know that some of the guys on like Respawn and YouTube in general, they do 20, 30, 45-minute videos. Do they actually select a topic, or do they just ramble on? Because I just woke the fuck up, guys. That's all I can tell you. I just woke up. It's fucking 2:49 p.m. and I just woke up 30 minutes ago and was like, you know what? I'm gonna do this motherfucking video because I'm gonna put it up. So I don't know. I'm trying to think here because I don't really, like I said, I haven't looked up Shangri-La much yet, so I don't know what's going on with it, so I can't do a review on it. And you know what? I don't like to do reviews on some of that stuff anyways, because a lot of times the information is not 100% correct. And I don't like to mislead my viewers. So, I don't know. I tell you what we could talk about for a minute. Hold on a second. Yo, Steve! The fuck you want, boy? Steve's over. You wanna do an interview, Steve? Fuck you, you got some money, boy. I be charging for them there interviews. Good God. See, he's trying to charge me money for an interview. Fuck that. Oh, yeah, interviews. So, I told you guys that I was thinking about interviewing some underground rappers that I know. And how do you guys feel about that? Does that sound interesting to you? I'm gonna hit up my boy Parable first, probably. I actually hit him up like a month ago. I feel kind of bad now because I hit him up like a month ago. I hit my boy Mad Ills up about a month ago. And I'm pretty sure both of those guys were down to do an interview. And I never got around to it because I don't really know right off the top of my head what good questions I could ask them that you guys are going to enjoy talking about. So, I don't know. I'm going to get to that. I'm going to get in touch with Tim, talk to him, see what he wants to do. And I kind of wanted to make it not... I don't know if you guys realize, like, when it comes to, like, doing a series, I promise you, like, I will bore you if I do a series for too long. So, that's why I don't know if you guys realize, like, I've probably done 7 different kinds of series on my page. And I'll do 2 of them, 3 of them, and then I'll stop and do something else. And then I'll come back and do 1 or 2 of those, and I'll go back to something else. Like, I feel like it keeps it more entertaining, more interesting. It lets me think about more of what I want to talk about. I need to do another conspiracy time because a lot of people, I was getting, you know, 1,200 views a video on that, and a lot of people were begging for those. Like, they would hit me up on Twitter for a while. When you gonna do another one? When you gonna do another one? So I do need to get back on that. I really need to get in the booth. I have songs. Question. Good question for my viewers. So I have a song called Video Game Preview 2011. The problem is, I procrastinated and didn't realize it. I thought it was going to be out like last month, and I haven't even recorded it yet. Half of the games are already out. Do you still want to hear it? I really, really, really want to put Commentator Rap Part 2 out, but for some reason, I just don't... Like, when I got Commentator Part 1, I only had like 3 beats. But when I heard that beat, I was like, this is the beat for Commentator Rap. I gotta write it to this. Right now, I have 30 beats. And I just don't automatically hear the one that grabs me and says, this is the one that has to be Commentator Rap Part 2. So, I don't know. I mean, I have a few contestant beats from my boy, Tristan Tira. But I don't know. I would just wish that I had that beat that, you know, it was undeniable. Because I need to get on that. I wrote a whole verse to it, and then I came back and listened to the verse and was like, it can be better. And I do that sometimes. Most of the time I don't do that, but sometimes I do that. That's a very rare occasion. I don't know. I'm straying off the subject I was on though. Underground rappers. There's a few more I have. I have about 5 or 10 more that I know I can get in contact with eventually. Actually, Sean P. Told me that, you know, we could hit each other up on Skype. I just never got back in touch with him. I need to get a Skype from him and all kind of shit. So I'm gonna probably just send him my email and tell him, or because I don't think he follows me on Twitter, and tell him, you know, if he wants to hit me up on Skype or let me hit him up on Skype, we can do that. I don't know. There's a few people that I know I can get a hold of. I fail right here so bad. I was like, why aren't they dying? Why aren't they dying? Because it's level 29 and they're so much stronger and you're fucking failing. Look at me spam that Mustang Sally. And he still didn't die. I had to still ray gun that bitch. All these zombies. Look at them. They're gonna down me. Look at this. 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 Cinematic's in the corner. Don't go in the corner, Cinematic. Promise you they're gonna down me. They're gonna down me. Look at them. They're fucking me. They're taking my shit down. Down by a fucking midget monkey. You fucking midget bastard monkeys. In their little red and green suits and shit.
Yeah, Cinematic, you got fucked up by them little monkeys, boy. Them little monkey grinders. They had their little jukeboxes out grinding away and you went down like a little sack of shit, boy.
Alright, alright. Alright. Oh, by the way, Nappy's asleep right now. I don't know if you noticed, but yep. He's asleep. He's asleep. I had to buy a jug back. That's fucked up. Goddamn monkeys. He took all my goddamn money. Oh, man. I'm not long-winded like that. I can talk all day, but I can't stay on subjects for 34 minutes. If you watch my videos and you love seeing my videos and you have not made it to my live stream yet, you need to get the fuck over to the live stream. That's one thing I want to discuss here. I live stream like a fucking maniac. And that's gonna maybe change here soon. I hope it doesn't, but it might have to change here soon because I'm telling you guys, I'm live streaming, you know, on an average 8 to 12 hours a day. And when I say average, that's because there's been days I've live streamed for 15 hours. There's been days I live streamed for 20 hours straight almost. So, and I really enjoy it. I get to talk to like a lot of my subs. I get to talk to them, you know. Some of them I don't ever get to talk to. I commented back on comments. But I've never, you know, got to say, hey, what's up, you know, blah, 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 or whatever. So a lot of those guys have came over there and they watch all my live streams. We hang out. They get to watch like a dead screen for like 10 minutes every once in a while when I have to go cook Hot Pockets or ramen noodles or something. Get out of there. But that's something I'm really trying to promote. No, I do not make money off my live stream. I would love to, but they told me that I need to get 500 viewers at a time consistently and then to message them back. Well, the most I've got so far is 300, and that was for about an hour. And the rest of the time it varies from anywhere from 80 to 250. So I'm not getting to 500 anytime soon probably. But being the kind of person I am, since I'm entertaining my viewers, I'm having fun, and I'm doing something that a lot of times I'd be doing anyways, then, you know, I keep at it. I used to get, you know, I used to only game for, this is what it used to be like. When I had a full-time job, I used to only game about 2 hours to 4 hours a night. And it was random ass times late at night. Yeah, I didn't know. I gotta realize that You don't get anything for setting traps. You don't get anything for I knew they told me before I didn't get anything for setting traps, but the turret gun I didn't know, so I hit that. It didn't do shit. It cost me $1,500 for nothing. But anyways, when I started going to school, I'll tell you this little story because some people still don't know this because I don't really talk about it a lot in my videos. All right, so I started going back to I enrolled in community college, and I haven't been to school in 13 years, and I was like, you know what? I'm probably not going to be able to handle, because when I was going to all these things, they were like, do you guys realize that you're going to come to school for 3 to 4 hours a day, because I'm going full time, and you're going to get homework every day, and then you're going to have to turn around and study for 2 to 3 hours a day. So they're saying, you know, me going to school is going to be like a full-time job. And I was like, whoa, I ain't been to school in 13 years, so I'm probably going to have to study even longer than that. What the hell? Well, what happened was, I went to my job. I was working at this barbecue place called Shiler's, and serving. I was making about, you know, $250 a week, maybe $300 sometimes a week there at the time. So, I mean, it wasn't a terrible job or whatever. I was working like 25 to 35 hours a week. So I go into work and I say, I really can't afford to do this, but if it's okay, can I cut my hours back to like 3 days a week? Because I only work like 5-hour shifts there or whatever. So that way I can keep up on my homework, because I don't know how hard it's going to be yet. And they were like, oh yeah, that's fine. So I start school, and it was overwhelming the first couple weeks. I couldn't get my ass on track. I wanted to go to school, get off school, go to work, come home and game for 4 hours, and do my homework. And it didn't work. But it didn't matter, because what happened was about 3 or 4 weeks into school, my job comes up and fires me. Saying like there was some kind of issue with my work schedule, and they also said some shit like I didn't do something or whatever, which whatever it was that they said I didn't do, they had asked me about it the day before, and I, you know, got like 5 people that said no, he did that. But either way, so they fired me unjustly, basically, is what it's considered. And I went down and was like, you know what? I've never done this. I've been working all my life. Let me go down and try to get unemployment for a little while. So, basically, and the job market's fucked up. The economy's fucked up right now. Look at that. I went down on that fucking, look at that dirt hill. So, yeah. So, I got my unemployment. It's not much. It's $160 a week. But for the last 3 weeks I was working when I was going to school, I was only making like $150 a week, because, you know, only working 3 days a week there, I made about $50 a day. And I was like, you know what? This will work, because, you know, until I get a job, I'm making the same amount of money as I was before. And now we're looking at, what is it? This is the sad thing. Oh, June. It's June. Wow. And now I'm faced with the problem of I'm broke as a joke. I haven't been able to find a job yet. And I got to try to make it for a couple more months until I go back to school. Because when I go back to school, I can't work full time. I can work almost full time, but I need to work like 20, 30 hours maximum. And that really doesn't make the kind of money that I need. I'm not making the money that people think that I'm making on YouTube. I can't discuss the money that I'm making. Look, I fucked up. I thought that was a stairwell to go upstairs. What kind of shit? But I still keep at it. So basically that's why I'm gaming so much. Because I feel like, you know, if I don't have a job right now, I'm putting applications in. I'm not getting a job. So while I'm getting unemployment and not getting called back for these jobs, and school's not in, what do? You build your YouTube page, you know, I call it, I don't really know what to call it. I guess I'm going to say like a fan base. Like I feel like I'm an entertainer, not just a commentator. I don't know commentating. When I think commentating, I think, oh shit, look, I'm down on the ground, Big Al's teabagging me, I'm coming around. I think about shoutcasting, or, you know, what the MLG guys do. Actually, really what I think about is when I think of commentator, I think of watching NFL Network. Because to me, that's what a commentator is. They do recaps and play-by-plays and stuff like that. That's what, as far as I knew, what a commentator was until I learned about gaming commentary. So I try to look at it kind of in the sense of as an entertainer. I talk to you guys about whatever. You know, I don't do tips and tricks or stuff like that most of the time, so those zombies are loud as fuck. And it's thundering in the background, but you know, I do different types of videos. I do music, I do a little bit of comedy here and there. I like to do the Music Is My Life series where I get serious and talk about serious subjects and, you know, try to change, you know, you guys' outlooks on certain things or whatever. But so I consider myself an entertainer, and I just lost my train of thought. It's bad when entertainment. Oh, so I like to call you guys my fans, viewers, subscribers, whatever. I don't know. People got nicknames for their guys, and I just haven't came up with one that I feel is respectable enough. I'm not saying that anybody I know that does that has disrespectful names, but if people like push the issue, like, what are you gonna call us? I'd probably be like, you motherfuckers, and that would be what it was. I'd be like, what up, motherfuckers? All my motherfuckers out there, all my bitches and hoes, pimps and players. Nah, I wouldn't say that. Usually when I say bitches and hoes, I'm talking about guys. I don't like to call women bitches and hoes, unless they're just all out blatantly hookerish, like the Wally Wally World song that we're going to Wally 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 Wood. Whatever the fuck that song is, yeah, them bitches is crazy. They're in there out in the middle of Walmart's parking lot shaking their ass and shit. I should do a remix with him, cause he can't rap. But anyways, let me figure out something else that I can talk about. Yeah, I yawned in the middle of a commentary because I just woke up. Actually, I was stretching. Look at Jimbo. I should have got the round at like 22 and 23 where Jimbo was clutching. I feel sorry for Jimbo because I can run this train in here like this, run this circle, but I can't run it this good. I always get hung up on like the fucking lander or the little lander caller. Or right there, I don't be thinking about it when they be coming up the stairs sometimes, and I try to go around. But this is good. See, this is something good for me. Like when you say tips and tricks, when I watch other people do stuff like this from spectator view, then I kind of see what they're doing that maybe I don't do as much or don't do the same way. But anyways, Jimbo can clutch that. It's storming. My wife called me up from her mother's house. She just let the dogs out, talking about I have to take her out today with no money. So, I mean, I don't really have the money to be going out, but I have a little bit of money. So now what I have to do is Sinumatic has to buy more ramen noodles so he can take his wife out right now. Because, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Ramen noodles, I can buy some ramen noodles to feed me for like 4 days for like $5. And then the rest of the money I would have spent on some food for me and my son will go to taking her out. And I know you just heard me say me and my son because my daughter is 9 years old and she hasn't been home but like one day this whole summer. She's either at her grandma's or at her friend's house, spending the night. So she basically done moved out on me. She's out doing her thing, which I did it, but I ran away from home when I did it when I was younger. Not that young, but you know what I mean. Like I was out hanging out in the summertime and shit, but you know, it's whatever. I like to let my kids do what they want to do to an extent, you know, as long as it doesn't turn out as a bad thing or it doesn't, you know, affect whatever, you know, what everybody else in the household has to do. So yeah, so she's basically hanging out, and then my wife has been watching. Like right now, my wife's brother is out of town, and they got 3 dogs, and then her mother likes to go out and hang out of town because her boyfriend lives 45 minutes from here. So instead of driving back and forth every day, they you know, he comes down here or she goes up there, and they're stubborn. She should just move up there, but she don't want to move away. He's not moving here because, you know, he lives right next to Holiday World in a little gated community thing up there or whatever. He's got a nice ass fucking house. I wouldn't move up here either. Plus he lives like right next to the golf course and he plays golf, blah blah blah. So yeah, so she's on and off out there. So my wife's over there doing that, taking care of their animals and shit, their dogs. I gotta stay home. I gotta take care of my dogs. So it's really crazy this summer. And my wife thinks that I just don't want to do nothing with her. And she knows we're fucking broke. But it does make me think back to when I do have money. I need to go out and do more shit. You know, when I get my life situated again and get, you know, get money coming in all the time. So it did make me think about that. I do agree. I need to get the fuck up out the house more often. And that's why I say that eventually these live streams might be cut down a little bit shorter. But even then, I still feel like I'll be able to live stream 3 to 5 hours a day. And I feel like that's pretty fucking good. Like, I go to live streams. Most live streams last 2 hours. Some live streams last an hour, you know. My boy 360 Icons, I was in his chat, or his live stream last night. I don't catch those very much, but for the most part, when he has a long live stream, it's because they're having tournaments. But, like my boy Fwiz, I was in his live stream last night. He usually gets to stream when he gets to stream, hour, 2 hours, 3 tops, that I know of, like, unless I'm just missing them. PK, hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. It doesn't get, you know, I don't know very many people, like, you know, commentator-wise or whatever, that stream like I do. So, you know, even if it has to cut down a little bit from 8 to 12 hours to, you know, 3 to 5 hours for a little while, I feel like, you know, that's still a pretty good live stream. And, we're winding down. We're 32 minutes in. I think I got 2 more minutes left. And I'm trying to think about what I can end the commentary. Whoa! Look at that boot. That boot would annoy the fuck out of me. I'd be knifing the shit out of that boot. Like, get the fuck out of my screen. You see it? You see it? See that boot? Floating boots. Jimbo has done rape so many zombies, he has floating boots. And see that pile of crawlers on top of dead bodies? If I tried to kill all those... Well, the dead bodies are disappearing now. I got down before like that. Running through a pile of, I thought, dead bodies and there were crawlers in it. But I'm running around so fast that I couldn't tell. Jimbo says he'll kill them all himself. There you go. That's something good for you guys. Oh, anybody that also... Oh, that's one... Real quick. That's something I do want to talk about. So, I'm trying to get some Respawn videos together. And I was talking to P-Bat. And I got hooked up with Machinima Realm 2. Because, you know, once you're on Machinima, you can post on pretty much any Respawn channel if you have content. And I got fortunate enough that Realm was like, yeah, sure, send in some videos. And I started dropboxing some Lost Odyssey videos. So I have a Let's Play that's going to go up. The 26th is the first one goes up. I couldn't tell you if it's going to be any kind of certain schedule, so you just have to keep up with me if you want to see that. And I would really appreciate if I get you guys to go over there and show me some support on the first couple videos, so, you know, so they do well. But I'll be posting some Lost Odyssey, and I'm looking at other games that I can post on there. So, who knows? We'll see what goes on with that. And hopefully I can get some Respawn videos together and really start working this shit. You know, putting videos up on for you guys on my page, getting something up on Respawn, getting some up on Realm. I have Madden. I've got Madden 08, goddammit, and NCAA 08. Don't make me go try to post on sports too. I don't think I'd be good on sports because I don't do tips and tricks. So they'd be like, "What's this guy? He can't even play the game." But that would be great. You know what I mean? To be able to post on Realm Sports, the main. I've posted on the main Machinima channel once or twice. So you know, there's always things I could eventually do possibly on there. Oh. Anyways, guys, the video's over. I just talked for 34 minutes about nothing, but I love you guys. And I'm out. Peace. Oh, yeah, look at them kills. Look at Jimbo clutching them kills over there. I was on the bottom, goddammit.